Hello and welcome to another video. Hello and welcome to another Pillars of Eternity video. And we are heading up to Galvino's cabin. Now Galvino apparently isn't welcome in Stalwart. So I'd like to know why. Now we did attempt to go into Galvino's cabin before, but it was riddled with traps, and to be honest, it just wasn't a good time. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to kind of survive here. Hopefully. Excuse me while I raid your pantry. If I recall, everything was trapped. So hopefully it won't be so bad this time.
Be cautious. Be constant.
I am just going to probably sneak everywhere, though. Seriously? Okay, we're fine. Maybe we'll... Ah! No! Stop! Stop! Everyone!
Hey.
Stop! Stop sneaking. No, we're still sneaking. Why is everyone still sneaking? Okay, now get them.
All right, you're not getting through me.
Well, this is a good start to the whole thing.
Let's burn this away.
Are we not being aggressive? I don't know. Self-defense self? No, aggressive. Same with you. Why? Why? Aggressive, just don't know. I was gonna say, just don't. Why is defense self? Why? Hold on. Why is everyone being... Alright, you're aggressive.
I'm ready.
You're aggressive, good. Do you think maybe he should be less aggressive?
That
but,
one hit true.
You know, whatever.
All right then.
Okay.
I'd be
But
glad to.
I remember there was a trap in here. Fine. This is going well. This is going wonderfully. Oh dear. Half asleep, a tide of deafening whispers assails you, chipping away at your senses, at your mind's understanding of itself. Their roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconsciousness. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! You gotta stop it with that. Just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
What happened to the good old bucket of water? Adair shrugs and looks away, concealing his smile poorly. What would I do without a friend to punch me?
It was nice to feel needed. I'd evoke you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Mayorwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
Oh, I hope so. I hope I'm not dying. I hope I'm all right.
Shh.
I don't want to die. Okay.
Hey, I'll see what I can find.
Unstable construct. Oh, God. These things explode. Wait. How do I cancel? Cancel. Yeah. Can I just...
Yes?
Pew. Just pew.
Hey.
Pew. And then run away. Pew again.
Parathis!
Now run away. Oh, God. Keep going. Yeah, explosion. Oh, Doggo got it.
Leave it to me!
Keep running. Oh, and it didn't explode. Oh. We tried. We're fine.
Hey.
Subject Ross said this paper contains a loose list of apparent personages, separated by dates. God dang dag. Go dang dag. Long Watch Falls, Bandit. I can't say these names, and I'm not going to even try.
Hey.
Burning Flesh Construct. Got it. We're fine, we can deal with these. These are vessels. Maybe on the next rest I'll actually change some people to be able to hit the vessel better. Oh, rude? What did the deer ever do to you other than like puppies?
That's what hit true.
That's it. There you go.
You're not getting through me.
Punch him. Okay. Vicious green liquid seeps from a crack in the glass. It exudes strong chemical odor that is almost painful to smell.
All right, then.
We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
Mow it. That's it. Leave it to me.
Oh, the trap! My gosh! All these traps. Right.
I'll see what I can find.
That's definitely some sort of...
Hey.
Come on, there has to be some... come on, I have to be slightly perceptive, right? No.
Hey.
No.
It's no trouble.
Yeah, I'm not opening that. I'm gonna get trapped. Of course it is. Of course it is. We're gonna rest. We'll get people to vessel. 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 Do you not have damage reduction 2 yet? No? Okay. Hopefully we don't get slapped awake, though I could see a deer like pouring the water out now. Okay.
Hey.
Not a sound.
Okay. Shape and construct. Iron construct, that's okay. Okay, they're okay.
That's what hit.
Oh, there is a lot!
Can you repeat all?
Oh my god, run away, run away, run away!
Say,
Hey.
Who is speaking? Don't choose fold. The angry one cannot fold. Oh, the angry one fell over.
You're not getting through me.
For the Republic.
Hey.
Francis!
We're okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
Hit him with your butt.
That's for my friends. Caroc, Caroc.
You're not getting through me.
What?
It's those ones that blow up. They're insane. I feel like I'm gonna use all my healing in here. What is that noise?
Hey.
Oh, it's another one. Hopefully they don't have friends.
That's for my friends.
It's dead. Tufts of hair hair is still stuck to the metal slats of his helmet. You spy dark smudges among the edges of the manacles. Sparks crawl over the wires and plates of this machine, illuminating innards with each burst of light.
Hey.
Yummy. Let's switch over there. What does that do? Oh boy. Ah. You hear a short series of clicks from around the corner. Ow! Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more,
Certainly.
We're definitely gonna need more heal. More rests.
Yes?
Yes?
What is this? Oh, speak with it? You hear a faint, reedy voice saying tunelessly. Okay. Oh dear, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? Oh, no. Oh, Basil. Oh, get it? I don't care, just kill it. I'm free, Gambino, I will eat your heart out. Oh boy. That's so terrifying. Area effect. Her chances are her only impressed with their determination. Oh, that's
I don't help here.
You're not getting through me.
What if I scream it?
Caroc 10!
Permet cons...
No!
I've seen red.
We're fine. What did we do? Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe we should have read the note first. She has outdone herself with this one. Belsire, a common robber with some natural talent for cipher abilities. It has gone to his head. The Bezo believes he is the next Antonino? I think in any case, the world would be well rid of him. Still, he's yielded promising results. His mind is almost perfectly intact. I might even have been able to determine whether there is merit in his delusions about his soul lineage. But I made a foolish mistake of leaving the man's pistol on my workable? Apparently I cannot read. My work table. His essence is bound to the weapon, rather than the body I undertook to build for him. Even bodiless, this fool seeks to trouble me. I've sealed him within one of the tanks. I will have to proof the machines against the free roaming experiments while I think of a solution. Until then, I suppose I must endure the company while I work. Oh. Well,
All right, then.
I killed him and got his gun. Maybe I shouldn't touch machines. I think we should rest. I don't want to keep resting, but I think we should. I think we should because I will die. Someone will die. Oh, that's okay. It's only a flesh consult. Oh no! Oh my god, don't run away! Oh my god, run away! See, you want to attack them and then you want to run away. Keep running, Ow. No,
Hey.
Keep running. Tag it. And then run. Tag and run. Oh good. We didn't, only Puppas got hurt. Which sucks. Puppas shouldn't really get hurt, but you know, it's better than someone dying. Where is this guy? Has he turned into a zombie or something? I feel like maybe he's turned into some sort of zombie. What is that? Burned lady. Oh no! Seriously. This game hates me. Okay. Knock knock. Oh, come on. Give me a break with the... traps and everything. Crumpled experiment notes. This crumpled piece of parchment was found jammed inside the faceplate of a construct. My efforts to instill even a child's intelligence in these creations have all but failed. Most cannot hold a quill, much less set thoughts to paper. I believed for some time that Subject 63 might have had a breakthrough during its lessons, but I discovered that it simply had been repeating my words without comprehension. These were not enlightened characters while they wore their original skins. Perhaps their essence lacks a fundamental capacity for learning. I put them to the test in a more martial arts, but here too they falter without the benefit of true sentience. The devil, of course, delights in mocking them. It is like boasting of besting children at combat. If only I had my old machines. Okay. So what, is he trying to train? Oh no!
It's no use!
Okay, run away! Keep running! Oh my gosh. Keep running! Oh, come on. They're so annoying! Ooh, what's this? Exceptional rapier.
Hey.
Key. Cell key. And an exceptional scepter. Well, there's no doors here. Unlocking this. Oh, right, needs a key. This player's gone entirely untouched, leaving the tantalizing meal for flies. Yummy. Ooh, that's so handy. I'm so happy. Oh, what's this? This hastily written entry is dotted with blots of ink. I refuse to continue wasting my time with these stitchwork grotesques. What work is spent in granting the rotting corpses the feeblest spark of life is later tripled in repairs. Truly, they come apart at the seams. The sight of them in the corridors has become to disgust me. They hold nothing of the subject's vitality, intelligence, coordination, only a brute obedience. Flesh has too gentle grasp upon these essence. That much is clear. Little wonder the fools at Brackenbury were willing to pawn these sorry specimens off so cheaply. Madicchio, the stench. Okay. Should I rest? Should I continue going this way? I don't know. Alright, let's go get that. As long as there's no more explodies, I'm fine.
That one hits
Yeah,
through.
these aren't explodies. That's a big one there. She can't reach! She can't rage to reach. You can't rage. You can't get it. Oh, I hate fighting in doorways. I really do. You know that?
Hey. For Athens!
Fighting in doorways is super annoying.
Hey.
Here, can we let them in? Oh no, then they chuck stuff. Right. It's kind of rude. Let me check this at you.
Hey. Hey. You're not getting through me.
Die already.
That one hit.
All right then.
If you're holding anything in reserve, now's the time to use it.
Traps. Ugh. Freaking traps. We'll wait for... We'll go beat him up. We'll go beat him up!
For Athens!
Why do the
That one hit through.
Of course.
Run. I was gonna say, why is it not hurting the other one? What did? It did. Minor Grimoire gives it a caster up to.
You're not getting through me.
Wait, are you kidding me? You guys wasn't hitting. Gosh, how many is there? Oh, not the doorway again. No, not the doorway. Bring them out here. Palagina. Palagina!
Look out, Palatina!
Nope. Palagina just wasn't for it.
Of course.
Leave it to me!
Ouch. Oh my gosh! What is with everything attacking me all at once?
That's it!
Why? Why? Why does everything hate me so much?
Hey. All right, then. Of course.
The discarded note reads, Medicio? 3 weeks of hard work gone and fully articulated frame with them. These crud materials are more unstable than expected, though no less expensive. We'll try a slower process, more electricity perhaps. Along the bottom of the page scrolled addendum reads, too much electricity will require more subjects.
It's no trouble.
Actually
There you go.
unlocked something. Stalker's Torque. +2 Stalker's link damage. Okay. Right, let's go. Let's rest, maybe. We'll rest up here. This place up here looks safer. I can trust up here. Up here looks a little safer before going in here, because we'll probably have someone to fight. Yeah. No, look, we'll have someone to fight, and it'll be like, ugh, we didn't do the thing. I'll also save it. Oh no, it auto saves. I'll do that just to be safe. Alright, here goes. An elderly man hunches over a cluttered desk in the back of the workshop. His flesh is pulled tightly around thin, fragile-looking bones, except around the neck, where it hangs in loose wattles. He turns as you enter, a skull already chiseled into his lined face.
Back again? I told you.
He hesitates, squinting at you from behind, smudged in dusty spectacles.
Of course, a fresh fool to replace the last fools. What brings you stomping through my workshop, eh?
Is that Matt Mercer again? Does he voice, like, everyone in this? I sell false teeth. I heard you could use a new set.
This one's got spirit.
He erupts with a ragged cackle, still wheezing with mirth. He turns to the bronze golem over his shoulder.
What do you think of that, my girl? A kindred soul?
You better hope not.
The voice echoes from within the golem. Hi, I've got a fancy for this one already.
Hear that, Timora? Another who would tolerate your barbs and insults.
I'm gonna wait and say nothing.
But you come seeking the White Forge, like they all do. Boys with smooth cheeks and wild dreams. Girls with bright ribbons tied next to their scabbards.
His voice rises and falls with a sing-song of mockery.
Old men and women, too, seeking a final blaze of glory before they're snuffed out for another turn at the wheel. Sound familiar?
His smile is rigid as he looks at you, and the corner of his eyes twitches. I'd rather strive for greatness than wither in the shadows.
Pazzo! Most bold for one who came seeking my help.
His wrinkled face scrunches in fury.
I have this conversation with every pig-headed swashbuckler those Postanagos and stalwarts send here. Go see Galvino, they say. Surely he'll help you.
Must have slipped their minds what a busy and important fellow you are.
In the silence that follows, the temperature in the room seems to drop, and Galvino glares at her.
I should have let them stone you. Would have silenced your endless rattling forever.
The hanging folds of his skin beneath his neck tremble.
Then you'd have naught but those frostbitten inbreds for company.
I guess this is what it'd be like if Aelov and Ismir were two separate people. Come on now, I sound nothing like either of them. You're upset. There's an old wound with Stalwart, then?
The spiteful imbeciles destroyed my career, ruined years of work. But let us focus on the reason for your visit, yes? The villagers and their adventurers hammer and pry at the battery as if they were laying siege to some mouldering lord's keep.
He swats at the air in front of his face.
But those stones were laid by some of the finest builders ever to have lived, disciples of Abidan in the truest sense. They will not fall by the whims of any kith. And the door itself, it is infused with living essence.
He holds his hands before him and his eyes are wide with wonder. Oh, so that's why the dwarfs disappeared. They got locked out of their own fortress.
Shoulder, eh? I speak into seriousness.
He shakes his head, but amusement tugs at the corner of his eyes.
The Pargrunen of Durgan's battery perished within their own keep, victims of a violent disagreement among their own commandants.
His mouth twists into a wicked grin.
Surely in the village you have heard stories, no? Disappearing caravans, tracks in the snow, screams from the high towers.
He pauses, watching your expression with a recontier's glee.
The work of spirits still trapped in the battery, and a testament to those impenetrable walls.
He raps on the mortared stone of his own home.
But the door of the keep, the one the Pargrunen filled with essence, it was made to listen, to recognize its masters.
So I need the door to recognize me.
Traditional Aptapo cultures revolved around language. Words revealed who they were and where they were from. That is why you need a Kantek.
He holds up a twitching finger. What's a Kantek?
Some liken it to a poem, others to an anthem. In reality, it is more than either.
He holds one hand out, turning it this way and that in a balancing motion.
A Kantek is a statement of purpose, a declaration of identity. Each is unique to its stronghold.
Ha! Seal your door with key of words, and any liar can walk his way through. There is nothing built of words that will break when the slightest stress is applied.
Thus, to enter a fortress like Durgan's battery, you would stand at the gate and recite its Kantek.
He spreads his arms, his face aglow. Thou, what an incredible tradition!
Verus! A shame the Postanagos here cannot appreciate such elegance. To learn the Kantek, you must speak with one of the dwarves of Durgan's battery. A shame they are all dead, no?
He rubs his hands together, pacing.
But no doubt their souls live on in one or two of the villagers of Stalwart. Like fine wine poured into a cheap pot.
Derision curls his lips.
But to identify them, that is the first problem. You would need the skills of an animancer.
Well, I just happen to be a watcher. The golem swivels her head sharply towards you. Her mask of a face and the art glass eyes behind it betray no emotion. But it seems as if she's watching you carefully.
A watcher? The Verus? If this is true, then you could find a sole descendant from Durgan's battery, no question. But the greater difficulty remains.
Galvina rubs his gaunt whiskered cheeks.
You would have to learn the Kantek from the dormant soul. And to do that, you would have to awaken it.
Awaken? But this awakening would be permanent, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes. Whoever you awaken will live with the memories and the personality of a past life. Maybe peacefully, maybe not.
His bony shoulders rise in a shrug.
That is why you must pay attention to the soul you would awaken, no? It is a monumental thing to impose on another, but these are the very people who wish to rediscover the White Forge, Verus?
He removes his spectacles and polishes the dirty lenses with his tunic. So the Cantech is all I need?
Who can say? None have yet opened Durgan's battery.
Galvino raises his hands, palms up.
But the ones that came before you, I think they got close. You may wish to find them and see what they discovered.
Where would they be?
I have not seen them since they first came to see me several weeks ago. But word has reached my ears that they crossed an ogre matron.
His mouth twists into a wiry line. Awaken someone. And how would I do that?
An awakening is merely the jolting of a dormant soul into consciousness.
He makes a bursting motion with his hand, splaying his fingers wide.
When such things happen normally, it is because something has reminded the subject of a past life, often violently so.
He smacks his workbench with surprising vigor. Alof flinches.
Thus, to awaken one of the former dwarves of Durgan's battery, you will need to address that soul, and preferably by name.
He folds his hands together, steepling his fingers.
But show some care. When you examine these souls, whatever it is you watchers do, you may see images, memories.
He leans forward, his back hunched.
These are moments of special import. What you see will tell you much about the person, and perhaps the condition in which they awaken.
He raises his hoary eyebrows and tilts his head back.
Awaken them from a traumatic memory, and who knows? Maybe they awaken thirsty for blood. Or maybe you awaken someone else.
He cackles again. Titania von Schei, you mustn't do this. To condemn another to a fate like Merwald's. He shakes his head.
Here, this has been tuned to the Aeon of Durgan's battery. Use it near the villagers, and it should tell you if one has a soul old enough to have come from the battery.
He rummages around and produces an unfamiliar device. I see. Thank you for your help. He dismisses the thought with a wave of his hand.
It is a pleasure to have such a courteous guest for a change. A shame you must dirty your boots in Stalwart.
I'm going with her.
The golem looks between you, her neck turning on its oiled joint. Excuse me?
You? Go to Stalwart? Is this your macabre sense of humor, or has something gone to rust in that beautiful head I crafted?
Galvino stares at her agape.
No one will bother me while I'm with her. Besides, I can help her find people in Stalwart.
The golem's burnished face is eerily impassive.
You haven't been to Stalwart in 13 years. And this watcher sees souls. What help could you be? Besides, I have need of you here. You owe whatever remains of your wicked life to me.
A frown sours on his lips as he taps his chest with a crooked finger. The golem says nothing, but her essence smolders. Resentment rises from her in shimmering waves. She swivels her head to look at you. What's the story between you two?
This charming specimen is a convicted murderer.
Okay.
The Devil of Caroc, she's called.
Mighty fine of you to start with my good qualities, and you wonder why we don't get more visitors.
Killed over a dozen people before they finally caught up to her in Stalwart. Perfect company for lonely camps and mountain passes, no?
He nudges you, all the while grinning wickedly at the motionless golem.
Hey, I know how to start a campfire.
The only reason she's not a frozen corpse is because I convinced the old mayor to let me try an experiment.
A shadow passes over his face. Wait, you put a person's soul into a metal body? He leans back, raising his hands.
Into a work of art! Look at this! Craftsmanship worthy of a jeweler!
He traces the scroll work that runs along the golem's jaw.
Fully articulated joints, capable of grasping a pen and writing her own name.
He grabs her hand and delicately bends the tapered fingers.
And of crushing your throat.
She snatches her hand away.
Show me another smith anywhere in the Deerwood who is capable of such delicacy and precision. She is a masterpiece.
Galvino steps back and takes a longer look at her. Oh, why did you build her?
Why build a fortress or a village or anything? To make something that keeps, that...
Disgusted sigh rattles in his throat.
It was the early days of the legacy. My peers in the colleges of animancy were filling the Hollowborn with the souls of animals.
He pauses, scratching his chin. You're right. By comparison, this sounds perfectly sane. He rolls his eyes.
I thought there was a better way.
He is silent for several seconds, his gaze growing distant.
One with a Plum Academy job back in Salona? Don't forget that part.
He glares at her with narrowed eyes. Ach, now we've come to the truth. Reputation is everything in the Republics, and their reputation is built on success. Why is she called the Devil of Caroc?
She committed her first crime in the village of Caroc. Burned a family alive in their home.
He sighs.
Did the same thing in half a dozen other villages, but the name stuck.
I take it your experiment didn't go over so well with the rest of the village.
Here we go.
She rolls her eyes, rasping them against their sockets.
They were going to stone her anyway. Why not allow her to be put to some useful purpose?
His lips curl back from yellowing teeth.
My life's ambition. To serve somebody's useful purpose.
Better than no purpose at all.
I approached Mayor Sinahiyod and begged. He saw the potential and allowed me the privilege of attempting my little experiment.
He sneers at the words and the indignity they recall, his shoulders astute and his teeth bared.
Then I accomplished what few animancers have even dreamed of. No academic support, no patron. Just me in the middle of nowhere.
He jabs a finger into the concave of his chest.
Oh, now you got 'em all wound up.
I transferred a fully intact soul from a living subject to a fabricated body. She retained her personalities, her memories, all of it.
He claws at the air with one thick-veined hand.
Yet the villagers saw only a stolen corpse.
He throws up his hands. Aren't you afraid that she'll murder you?
She may be mad, but she's no fool. She wouldn't survive long on her own. If the villagers didn't send a hunting party after her, the Eremans would claim her. Her joints and mechanisms require maintenance, and she cannot perform all of it herself.
See, he's reminding me. In case I get any bright ideas.
Well, I suppose that's all I wanted to know.
She's a fine specimen, her personality notwithstanding.
He waves one hand in a circular motion. The golem says nothing, but her essence is still smouldering, and she's very resentful. Well, do you know what? I would like her to travel with me. I could do with a rotten murderer. Plus, there's a story and I want to know it.
Quay? No. You don't know what you ask.
He shakes his head, waving his hands.
This woman, the Devil of Caroc, she was a notorious murderer. Burned people alive all over the region.
Yes, and I want to know her story.
Besides, she works for me. After all, I am the one who preserved her.
He straightens his back and looks you up and down, taking your measure. Well, I'll tell you this. Let me parade her around town. It'll infuriate those villagers. You'd like that now, wouldn't you?
So you get use of the Devil's services, and I get the satisfaction of knowing those stiffnecks are sweating through their small clothes, eh?
He sighs, but a smug grin has already worked its way across his face.
It's a deal.
Wonderful.
Fine price for a blacksmith striker. Suppose I should be flattered.
And there you have it, a bargain.
Oh, who should we... Who should we swap? Can we swap? No. Oh, no, I don't know who to swap her out for. I'm going to regret this, but Pelagina.
Gores.
You'll be back. It's fine.
A moment. You are going back to Stalwart, yes?
Galvino
Perhaps
gives
you
you
could do me a favor.
a thoughtful frown. Tell me about this favor.
There is a man in the village named Grinde, the head fisherman.
Go on.
The rest of Stalwart kisses his feet because he fills their stinking blades with speckleback. But I know he's not as virtuous as he seems.
His face crinkles in vicious glee. Seems like you have a history with this Grenade.
That self-righteous meddler engineered my eviction from the village. He turned them all against me. Now I want him to feel the scorn of those mush-brained imbeciles.
And what exactly do you want me to do with him?
Humiliate him, of course. Show his neighbors what he truly is. And let him live with the disgrace.
He points vaguely at the direction of the village, his thin arms trembling.
He's always been a ripple sponge addict. Just got good at hiding it once his sainted sister died and left him in charge of the fishery. But he keeps a stash in the fishery, sneaks in at night when the others have gone home, and emerges sluggish and red-eyed a few hours later. I want you to expose him. Go to the fishery after dark when it's empty, find his ripple sponge, and show it to Renengild.
I see.
Do not answer me now. But when you return to that festering eyesore and smell the stink of fish that hangs in the air, consider what I've said.
He grins.
Besides, you appreciate a good joke, don't you? De Verus, this will be a great one. But be sure to approach the fishery by night, when it's empty. They will give you no end of trouble if they see you stealing during the day.
I wanted to know more about the expeditioners who came to you before.
As would I, but there is little to tell. They never gave their names.
He tugs at his whiskers.
But they seem to know more about the battery than the others, which is unusual because they did not seem like typical adventurers.
He raises his snowy eyebrows.
Their hands were smooth and marked with ink, not scars, and they traveled light. Unusually so.
He rubs at his chin. Unusual indeed. What do you suppose they were looking for?
Val himself could not have said, and I haven't the time to concern myself with the business of strangers. Something else? Quay.
What were those constructs I encountered in your workshop?
Other projects, they are none of your concern.
Other projects like the Devil or Caroc?
Feels dark.
He mutters furiously under his breath, raising his hands to the ceiling.
For years I've been trying to create another like the Devil of Caroc. Yet those post-Enacos in Stalwart destroyed my machinery.
His drooping skin trembles in rage.
Now, I can only create these broken, mindless things. The Devil remains my most perfect creation.
His lips twist to a taste of something bitter. Wait, where have you found the souls to create those other golems?
Smugglers, slavers, fugitives, the kind of riffraff that pass this way. Rarely missed, and good work to keep my little devil busy.
He shrugs. Why do you need more golems?
I can't present the Devil of Caroc to the academies, can I? A mad woman and a murderer? No. I need to bring a success to the republics.
He rubs his hands together, frowning. Well, I've heard enough. Farewell! I've got to level her up now. So what is she? She is a rogue. And rogues are good at mechanics. So we'll just rank up mechanics. Veterans, recovery. It is a must in my opinion. Crippling, dirty fighting, reckless assaults, causes the rogue to dive into battle without second thoughts. Oh god, no. The rogue attacks his or her enemy's ability to move around effectively, inflicting extra damage. Okay. I still think survival should be put up. Shadowing Beyond. Allows the character to temporarily turn invisible. Enemies cannot detect invisible characters, and attacks made from invisibility automatically count as sneak attack. Attacking, casting spells using a special ability or using an item will end the invisibility. Cool. Reckless Assault, Dirty Fight, Finishing Blow, Repose, Deep Wounds. Expertise in the art of pain leads all slash, pierce, and crush damage caused by the rogue to also do raw damage over time. Ooh. The rogue looks for openings to counter-attack in combat. Incoming melee attacks from target, deflection, and miss or grace have a chance of allowing an instant full attack. Ooh, only active with melee. Ooh, I like that one. Backstab. Backstab's always necessary for a rogue. Persistent distraction. Whenever the rogue is contributing to the flank deflection on a target, the victim is also distractive. Expertise in the art of pain leads to slash. Okay. In one quick move, the rogue instantly switches positions with one nearby target, cancelling. Okay. The rogue becomes especially skillful at dodging attacks. Ooh. Okay. Acolytes. Right. Offensive, defensive, hold the line. Snake's reflexes. Increases the character reflex defense. Reckless assault. Causes the rogue to dive in. No, I don't like that one. Allows the rogue to break engagements. Expertly avoid the next attack diving out of range to Okay. And then... Acolyte, no. Novice, Outlander, Prestidigitation, Runner's Wound, no, because that's Rangers. Bears for body control. Bolsters character defense against paralyzed, okay. Super deflection, increases the character deflection defense. Okay, let's do that. What is she using? So she uses a spear. Do we have any spears? It's a wand. Caroc's wand. But I don't think she can use that spells. I've got this. It's a pike though. Definitely better. But her is one hand. Yeah, these are all two hands. Can we give her a flail? I can't see why not, right? Oh, look at it. It looks beastie. It does. It looks beastie. We'll keep it at that for now. Okay. Can we talk to her?
Uh-huh.
The black marbles of her eyes scrape against their sockets as she looks at you. Galvino said you murdered several people before he transferred you.
Effigy's eyes, that man loved to talk.
Her eyes roll in their sockets. Tell me, why did you kill those people?
If it's sane and logical reasoning you're wanting, you're going to be disappointed. Ain't no sense in any of it.
Something drove you to kill those people. It obviously matters. A soft hissing noise comes from the bronze golem. You recognize it as a sigh.
Mayhap you've heard of Coldmorn. Was a quiet, forgettable patch of the woods. Till a pack of rabid clodhoppers set it afire.
The fingers of one hand twitch and click against one another in a pair of sudden spastic motions.
That was the start of the purges. Dear Woodens killing their own.
You're upset. A sudden burst of heat flares from her seams as her essence surges and boils.
A farmer on the other side of the mountains woke up one day with his head all aflame and took it for the gibbering speech of his god. And so did a few thousand of his countrymen. So when he tired of Vorlus fields and marched west, a horde of armed Hicks followed.
Oh, what do you mean?
St. Widwin and his blazing crusade celebrated his coup in Raid Saris by invading the Deerwood. Most of his forces headed north to Halgot Citadel, but a lucky few thousand ventured through the mountains. Through Cold Morn. We let him pass.
You were from Cold Morn? When I heard what happened out there after the war, I couldn't believe my ears.
Fine line between couldn't and wouldn't.
Dear Woodians aren't the forgetful sort. You must have known that they wouldn't end well.
Maybe not, but the Raid Sarens had us clean beat in numbers. Even bumpkins like us figured that. Just look at Mercy Vale. They fought back, and now there ain't one stone standing atop another in the whole village.
She sweeps one bronze palm across another, metal screeching.
Besides, we asked the Duke for help. Told him Widewind's troops was coming through the mountains. Seems he had better uses for his soldiers.
She crosses her arms over her plated chest.
So we let Widewind's soldiers pass. Left him for the Duke to wrangle on his own terms.
You hear a soft clank as she flicks her wrist. So, Cold Morn was purged in retaliation.
Was after the Godhammer made a fine grit out of Widewind, when Deerwoodens were running on rage and looking for something to burn.
You catch glimmers and glints at her seams as razor-thin wires pull tight within her body.
They came at dark. Hundreds of folk. Every one of them mourning someone lost in the war.
A dry chuckle ticks in her throat.
Must have decided it was our duty to escort their dead back to the wheel. They didn't light their torches till they had us surrounded. Time we saw them, there was a ring of fire closing around us.
She pauses and a mechanism in the back of her skull clicks dully.
I woke. Ran to the window. Whole village were a maze of flames. Couldn't see nothing for the smoke. And the screams.
Her thumb spasms to a strange rhythmic beat.
Most ran for the streets. Got caught by the mob. Others hid, let their houses burn down around them.
Someone should have made those thugs pay.
That was my thinking, too.
What does that have to do with your crimes?
You said yourself that someone needed to bring the hammer down on the scum that raised Cold Morn.
But you only killed people who attacked Cold Morn, right?
Sure.
Her voice is flat and expressionless on her face.
You want me to tell you straight? I found the men and women what destroyed my village, and I burned their houses down around them.
Tit for tat. An eye for an eye.
Sometimes they was alone, and sometimes they wasn't.
You couldn't have hoped to get them all.
Well, we just gotta do our best with what time the gods give us, don't we?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish?
It were a mob that destroyed our village, but it was just one man that burned my family's house. Kept hoping I'd get to him as I was working my way through the rest of those maggots. No matter now, I suppose.
A sigh rattles out of her bronze skull, but the essence whips and twitches, as restless as the cat's tail. Why, then, did you want to come with me?
Stalwart's great this time of year. Beareth spells in bloom for a good 5 days, and the mountain squall actually blows the fish stench away from town.
She turns away, clacking the fingers of one hand against her palm.
Better than staying at Galvino's, anyway.
Alof arches an eyebrow and leans close. I've lived with secrets long enough to know when someone's hiding something. The black marbles of her eyes scrape against their sockets as she looks at you. I get the feeling you're not welcome in Stalwart.
I got a reputation. People in these little villages ain't the most open-minded.
Did you murder someone there?
Not yet.
You answered me pretty quickly. Something you're not telling me.
Plenty. But nothing you need to know.
She turns away. Well, I suppose I'd rather discuss another matter. What was your life like before the Saints' War?
There weren't much to say about it. By my reckoning, that means it was pretty good.
She nods thoughtfully.
Ma was a trapper, taught me to set snares and dress game. Dad was a tinker. I never had his patience, but it were fun to watch him work. My brothers and sister, they was good folk too. Part of me's glad they ain't here to see me now.
Her face is blank as ever, but her essence ebbs and rifts. She turns away. You and Galvino had an unusual relationship.
Only kind to have with someone like him. Or me.
She crosses her arms. You resent him?
No other way to feel about the man who flayed my living soul.
Meadow squeals as she shifts her folded arms. How long have you known each other?
Around about 13 years. Too long, you ask me.
He claimed he made you.
He'd spread butter on bread and claim he made something. Never been accused of modesty, that man.
Her eyes roll wildly.
He managed to stuff my soul into this heap of bronze, true enough. Maybe that makes him a genius. Also makes him a son of a bitch.
She drums her fingers along one of the scratched biceps. Did you ever consider murdering him?
Every day. Just kept putting it off. It's not like either of us was going anywhere.
What exactly did you do for him? She regards you for several seconds and shrugs.
Looked after his tools, cleaned the workshop, swung the sledgehammer. Oh, and snatched up travelers for his soul tinkering.
Those other golems, you mean?
But don't you worry. They were all bad folk.
Fine by me.
Just so you know, you got a real professional working for you.
Well, that's all. Well, now. That is certainly interesting. We'll have to watch her closely. She's definitely gonna be fun. We've got a metal golem. She might actually be able to spot stuff before, like traps or anything, before I actually step on them. Which will be kind of useful.